Welcome to Let's Hear Out with AJ. Hello friends, welcome back to another podcast. So, nandito naman tayo kung saan pag-uusapan naman natin ang mga bagay na madalas nating pinag-overthink. Grabe, hindi ko pa din po alam kung every Friday ba talaga akong mag-upload ng podcast. I don't know yet. Yun na nga, burnout na nga dahil sa schedule ko sa podcast. Pag-upload ng podcast. Hindi ko pa din po alam kung ano po talaga yung mga language na dapat kong gamitin. Pero siguro, I'm gonna use English, Tagalog, or Bisaya. Yan muna siguro. So, anyway, I just want to share na grabe, daming ganap ko this couple of weeks. Schools, work. So, sa work, daming task na naman, as usual. And, yun nga, this week ata, nagkamali pa ako. Hindi ko na-follow yung track ko this week. At napagsabihan ako ng boss ko. Pero, nabawi naman so far. Nabawi naman. And, sa school, din naman, well, yun nga, coming din yung finals namin. Kasi patapos na yung SEM namin. And, tsaka, Christmas party at Founders Day sa school. Yes, magpe-perform naman kami. In fact, nag-blocking kami kanina. Sobrang aga. Sabi ng proof namin na before 9, dapat nandun na daw sa venue. So, yung venue kasi, malayo-layo pa dito sa apartment ko. Probably mga half an hour kung hindi traffic. Ganyan. Like, ganun kalayo. So, pag out ko kanina sa work, idlip lang. Siguro mga 1 hour or 2 hours siguro. Idlip lang, tas gising, prepare, tas biyahe agad. Ganon. So, sobrang antok ko pa talaga kanina nung papunta kami sa venue. Tapos, pagkadating pa namin doon, wala pa sila. Mas nauna pa kami, dalawa ni Simon, yung kaklase ko, yung kaibigan ko. Mas nauna pa kami. Tas, nag-chat doon na 10 pa pala mag-start. 'Di ba? Grabe. Nakaka-burnout. Wala tayong magagawa. Andun na kami kanina. And sobrang init pa. Sobrang init pa kanina. And bumili pa ako ng gamit ko para sa project. Anyway, yun nga, ang daming ganap. But yun yung mga ganap nga sa life so far this couple of weeks, this week. But we will not talk about that. Pero, yung topic natin ngayon may kinalaman sa sinishare ko kanina lang. Kasi, on today's episode, we'll be diving into a topic that many of us can relate to. Ito ay, bakit may burned out tayo? It's something that can affect our work, our personal lives, and our overall well-being. Pero bakit nga ba tayo nagkakaroon ng burnout? Ano nga ba ang mga dahilan nito? At paano natin ito matutukoy? At higit sa lahat, paano natin ito maiiwasan? Pero, ano nga ba ang burnout? So, nag-research ako, of course, para hindi naman ako magkamali na mga information na ibibigay dito. Anyway, so burnout daw is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by a prolonged stress. Nangyayari ito kapag pakiramdam mo ay labis kang nababahala, you are drained, at hindi na kayang tapusin ang mga walang katapusang responsibilidad sa buhay. Yun daw yung burnout. And it's common in work settings. Burnout can also affect other areas of life like family, relationships, and even personal goals. Pero alam nyo ba na ang overthinking ay isa sa mga pinakaraniwang sanhi ng burnout? So, sino dito yung nag-overthink palagi? Hands up po. Kasi, sabi daw, madalas tayo na napapagod hindi lang sa physical na gawain, kundi pati na rin sa ating pag-iisip. Ano ba ang mga dahilan ng burnout? Well, there are several key factors. Una, ito ang tinatawag nating chronic stress or matagal na stress. If you're constantly under pressure, whether from work or personal life, over time it can really take a toll. Ang stress na walang pahinga ay maaaring magdulot ng labis na pagkakaabala at pagkasira ng ating health. Imagine, working at a fast-paced job where you're constantly handling multiple projects with tight deadlines. Every day you wake up to a long list of tasks that need to be completed by the end of the day. Despite putting in extra hours, you're still unable to catch up, and the pressure keeps building. At the same time, you're also dealing with personal issues like a sick family member or relationships problems, which add more stress. So this combination of never-ending work demands and personal struggles creates chronic stress. Nagkakaano daw, tataas daw yung ano mo, yung stress mo or yung experience mo sa stress, like matagal ba? Nakaka-burnout daw yan. So over time, it wears you down, leaving you mentally drained, physically exhausted, and emotionally overwhelmed. So when you don't have enough time to rest, relax, or take care of yourself, this constant pressure can lead to burned out, where you feel disconnected, ineffective, and unable to cope with even the smallest challenges. Pangalawa sa dahilan ng burnout, a heavy workload. If you're constantly given more tasks that you can handle, or you're working long hours without breaks, it can lead to burned out. So when you're always on, it's hard to recharge. Imagine being a student with multiple assignments, coming exams, and projects, all due within the same week. On top of that, you're involved in extracurricular activities, trying to maintain a part-time job, and still have to manage personal responsibilities at home. Every day is a race against time. There's barely enough hours to sleep, let alone relax or enjoy a break. You find yourself staying up late to finish assignments, skipping meals, and constantly feeling overwhelmed by never-ending list of tasks. Pangatlo, ito yung tinatawag nating heavy workload. Heavy workload creates a constant pressure to perform and leaves little room for rest or recovery. So over time, the stress builds up, leading to physical exhaustion, mental fatigue, and emotional burnout. You start feeling disconnected from your studies, anxious about your grades, and incapable of keeping up with the demands of school. So without time to recharge, this cycle can quickly lead to burnout, where you feel like you're just going through the motions with no energy or motivations left. Ang pangatlo naman ay kakulangan sa control or lack of control. Feeling like you have no say in the work you do or not being able to make decisions that affect you can really contribute to burnout. People need autonomy to feel in control of their lives. Isipin mo na lang na nasa sitwasyon ka kung saan pakiramdam mo ay wala ka ng kontrol sa buhay mo. Mayroon kang mabigat na trabaho o sa school, pero ang mga gawain at responsibilidad mo ay laging ipinipilit ng ibang tao. Baka ang boss mo ay laging magbabago ng mga expectations, o kaya naman ang mga members ng family mo ay laging, umaasa sa'yo para sa support ng hindi iniisip ang mga pangangailangan mo ba. Especially sa mga breadwinner. Wala kang kalayaan na mag-decide kung paano mo gagastusin ang oras mo. At pakiramdam mo na parang kontrolado ng ibang tao ang buhay mo. Alam niyo yung feeling na yun? Yung you feel like you don't deserve to do things. Kasi it feels like someone is controlling you. 'Di ba? Yung parang mga ganun. Especially talaga sa mga breadwinner. This lack of control can cause a lot of stress and frustration because you never feel like you're in charge of your own life. So when you don't have the autonomy to make choices about your schedule or set boundaries, it can lead to feeling powerless and overwhelmed. Over time, this constant feeling of being at the mercy of others can drain your energy, leaving you mentally exhausted and emotionally burned out. Without the ability to manage your own life, burned out becomes inevitable as you lose motivation and the will to keep pushing forward. Naalala yung sinabi ko kanina tungkol sa mga nag-o-overthink. Alam naman natin lahat ito, di ba? Ito yung parang paulit-ulit na pag-iisip ng parehong bagay. Kahit wala naman tayong magagawa. Minsan iniisip natin ang mga bagay na wala pa naman. O yung mga posibleng mangyayari na hindi pa sigurado. Kaya naman nadadala tayo sa mental exhaustion. I remember dati na dahil sa isang tao, hindi maiwasan na yung mag-overthink ka na kahit anong bagay na. Parang sagad yung pag-overthink mo sa isang tao. Na parang wala naman, like hindi naman ginagawa yung parang hindi naman ginagawa ng tao yung iniisip mo. Pero nag-overthink ka. Sometimes sumisikip yung dibdib mo, pinapawisan ka ng malamig or what. Tapos hindi ka makakakain ng maayos or makakatulog ng maayos. Ganun yung ganun yung mga nangyayari sa akin dati pag nag-overthink ako. Overthinking doesn't just affect our minds. It affects our bodies too. Diba? Tulad nga ng sabi ko, hindi ka makakakain ng maayos at makakatulog ng maayos. It really affects your physical health talaga. So, when we overthink, it increases our stress levels. If we don't catch it early, it leads to physical exhaustion, anxiety, and burnout. Sometimes our body try to tell us, enough. That's enough. But our minds keep pushing on. So, paano nga ba natin matitigil ang overthinking at maiiwasan ang burnout? Una sa lahat, kailangan nating matutong magpatahimik ng ating isipan. Isa sa mga paraan ay doing meditation o mindfulness. So, ang mga simpleng pahinga at pagiging present sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin ay makakatulong. Another tip is to set aside time for rest. We all have limits. So don't be afraid to rest and take time for yourself. It's not being lazy. It's actually an essential step in protecting your health. Sino ba dito ang palaging nag-overthink? 'Di ba? Comment na dyan. Kung katulad ka sa akin, sige na, mag-comment ka na. So, paano mo ba malalaman or paano ba natin malalaman kung ikaw ay may burnout? Some common signs include palaging pagod, pakiramdam na wala ka ng connection sa iyong work or all of your responsibilities, feeling ineffective or unproductive, and even physical symptoms like headaches or trouble sleeping. Yun. Yun yung mga sintomas or recognizing the signs of being burned out. Paano ba natin maiiwasan ng burnout? Just a quick disclaimer, guys. While this might be helpful to you, please keep in mind that what works for me may not work for everyone. I am not a professional or an expert. I'm simply sharing what I've learned from my own experiences. Now, let's talk about how to prevent burnout. First, make sure to take breaks throughout the day. Whether it's a quick walk, a coffee break, or just a few minutes to breathe deeply. Small pauses can help you recharge. Tulad sa akin, if nafe-feel ko na burned out ako sa mga bagay-bagay, nag-i-invite ako sa friend ko, si Simon. Ngayon, kasama na namin yung pinsan ko na si KJ, yung guest ko last episode. Pag feeling ko burned out ako, nagsasabi lang ako na gusto kong mag-walking. So, dito kasi sa part ng area namin, may bundok doon sa taas. So, ayun, every morning, early in the morning, nagwo-walking kami. Tas, dun, nagsa-standby kami for like, half an hour. Tas, kitang-kita lahat ng lugar dito sa amin. Like, city view, yung dagat, yung kabilang isla, like the Bohol Island. Yun, nakikita namin. And ang sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam lang. Especially pag burnout kami. Or burned out ako. Second is set boundaries. Learn to say no when you're overwhelmed and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Galing pa talaga sa akin. Pero actually, thankful ako kasi that changed my mindset. I always say no for now. Kasi dati, ako, ang tawag nun, people pleaser. So, hindi ako makakapag-no sa mga taong, like, alam ko namang, ma-exhaust ako after. Pero hindi ako marunong mag-no dati eh. Yes lang ako ng yes. Pero ngayon, na-realize ko na, it's not bad to say no. If also you need help, you can ask and help. So, dapat alam mo kung paano mag-set ng boundaries sa sarili mo. And finally, make self-care a priority. This could mean getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising, and doing things that bring you joy. I just want to share. Alam niyo ba na I'm getting fat right now. So, that's why minsan nagwo-walking kami, nagjo-jogging kami. But one of the reason kung bakit ako tumaba, hindi dahil sa kain. I mean, yeah, kasi stress eating, oo. Pero akala ko kasi na yung lahat ng kinakain ko talaga, yan yung reason sa pagkakataba ko. Pero hindi pala. Kasi last time nung nagpa-check up ako, sabi ng doktor, tumaba ako dahil sa stress talaga. Yun. Na-realize ko, okay. Akala ko yung stress nakakapayat. Yan pala, nakakataba din pala, kaya may stress eating. Well, I don't know if that gives a sense. But, you know what? Burned out is something that can affect anyone, regardless of your age, job, or responsibilities. The truth is, we all have limits, and it's okay to acknowledge that. In today's fast-paced world, we often feel pressured to do more, be more, and keep going without stopping. But here's the important lesson. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury. It's a necessity. You can pour from an empty cup. If you don't slow down and recharge, we'll end up with nothing left to give. Not just to others, but to ourselves as well. So remember, it's okay to pause, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to ask for help. You don't need to do everything on your own. Prioritize your well-being, because when you're at your best, you'll be able to give your best to everything and everyone around you. So, to sum it up, burnout is real. It really, really exists. And it can affect anyone. But by recognizing the causes, understanding the signs, and taking steps to prevent it, we can keep our well-being in check and avoid hitting that burnout point. So take care of yourself because you're worth it. You can't pour from an empty cup. So take care of yourself first. That's a lot. Well, that's it for today's episode, and I hope you found something valuable in our discussion about burnout and how to manage it. Remember, paulit-ulit ko lang tong sinasabi ngayon that taking care of yourself is just as important as anything else you do. So don't forget to slow down, set boundaries, and recharge when you need it. You deserve it. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts and how you're managing your own journey. If you have some requests or like a request topic that I might be doing it on the next episode, yeah, you can comment here. So stay healthy, stay balanced, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.